Direct TV. So today, Sue and I want to talk about being in the vibration of desire and how you can do it. So people talk about manifestation, like bringing your stuff, what you want, into the reality or something like that. It's not how it works. It's about you being in the particular vibration and you step into a particular timeline. So you are the one who is shifting. You're not bringing something back into where you are at. So this is why it's very important to be the vibration, embody whatever you want, and then you're gonna shift into that reality, which is already what you have is in there. So being in that vibration is more than important than ever, no matter what you're doing, ascending or trying to get the money or trying to get the love or whatever the situation. So today what we're going to talk about is this and how you can do it. So Sue, do you want to share something, your point of view or your tips?
Well, I want to let you go first because, as we discussed, we're going to cover kind of two different angles on this. And I think your angle is really important to go first, and then I'll chime in after you're done.
Okay. So I'm the rapid transformation expert, and the reason why the reason why I'm good at what I do is I can read people or any kind of conscious vibration. Could be angels, could be alien beings, could be person, could be animals, could be crystals, could be a house. So each object, as long as that is alive, right? They have consciousness or they do have vibration. Even like, when we look at some sort of computer, they emanate, or TV, they emanate the vibration out of you. That's the reason why I don't watch TV. The vibration is horrible, by the way, even though it's not on. So stuff is vibrating. And that's how the things exist in our reality, because when we simplify everything, we are all vibration. We are not even object or anything like exist, because when we go back to very basic simple way, the creator is a vibration of huge vast consciousness of everything, the beginning. So we all vibrate, and then we also, or our higher self or ourselves or whatever, we created all timelines which will fit into the timeline, depends on how we are vibrating at the moment. So we may be constantly shifting one timeline to another, or if we're not working on ourselves, or according to some people, we only going to shift your emotional scale, Dr. Hawkins, only 50 in our lifetime. Just that's it, not much, right? So when we are not changing ourselves, clearing ourselves, and consciously transforming ourselves, we don't really change our vibration much. Except right now we are going through the ascension period. So we have all this upgrade and all these high frequencies pouring onto us. So whether we like it or not, we are transforming in, some degree. Some people don't want to transform, so their effect is very small. But some people want to ascend, their effect is, often. So it depends on that, because it's still, we live in the universe of free will. So we have all equal opportunity of getting upgrade and getting all this high frequency energy from other star families and then other allies. And when we are having vibration as who we are, because we all have our dominant vibration, we may have super high vibration today and then something happened to go down, but we have a dominant vibration. And then that's how we exist in a particular dominant timeline. Some little things may change, but the theme won't change until you drop whatever you're holding on to or embodying. That could be fear, that could be anxiety, that could be beliefs, that could be blocks, right? And the reason why I can transform people really fast is because I help you to drop all this stuff instantly. So anyhow, so when you're embodying this, your vibration not gonna change much even when you do those mindset thing and cheer yourself up because your core emission, I don't know, that is,
Frequency.
yeah, the frequency. Your core frequency is vibrating the way your core self is believing in deeply. And
Yeah.
then all this wound and all these painful experiences kind of like getting in within your soul, within your frequency, like cooking, like all these spices. And then unless you take these out of it, you are still vibrating that way. And then, when you are practicing the vibration of, let's say, abundance, I recommend the Lori Ladd abundance class. She's really good at it. And then she was saying the abundance is the choice, right? No matter what happened in the past, you choose to be abundant. So you choose to go back into that vibration. After you familiarize yourself with what the abundant vibration is, and then even your brain wants to think, okay, I happen to experience this and this and that, and this was fact, and it's always like that. Put that aside. You choose at the now moment to choose this abundance vibration and start getting familiarized with it. That's
Mhm.
how you can consciously change your vibration, for example, of the abundance. Same goes with love as well. And then when you do that, more and the more you do it, more better and better you get at it. And in order to do that, it's very important to heal yourself or clear your vibrations. So, Sue teaches all this stuff and then she can explain how you can do it.
Mhm.
Huh?
Okay, sure. I offer a service through my business, and it's called Light Workshop, Light Body Workshop. And what it means is that we are using light to and bringing it into our light bodies, which there are four. We have our emotional light body, our mental light body, our physical light body, and our spiritual light body. Okay, to my knowledge. So when we use light and bring it into our bodies, and some people call it our aura. Okay, so if you're more comfortable with that term, that's fine. And how do we cleanse our aura on a regular basis? And I can teach this pretty quickly, and you can use it today. Several different tactics on working with your light bodies according to what your beliefs are. So, if you're more attached to religious type figures and angels, that's fine because those energies are very high. So, I would suggest calling in and asking for assistance to Saint Germain, Angel Zadkiel in particular, and you want to work with the violet flame energy. Violet flame is very transformative. So if you can just picture violet, the color, and imagine it being as energetic as possible, and then you bring that into your body, and allow it to go around your aura. And if you're having discomfort, bring it to any specific part of your body. Let it concentrate there, but bring it throughout everything: your eyes, your vascular system, your bones, your heart, etc. But concentrate it specifically in an area where you're having some discomfort. Those beings and that energy will come in and clear out of your aura anything that's rolling around in there that could be resistant to bringing in your happiness, your joy, and your abundance. So then, the other thing I was taught, and I have to give credit to Diana Cooper. Her book is A Little Light on the Spiritual Laws. is she talked about doing a little tiny intention setting before you go to bed. And I did this last night and I think it works great. Um, Request a visit from Angel Gabriel to Angel Gabriel's chamber at Mount Shasta for purification. That's it. It's very simple. So I just said it 3 times. I said, I wish to visit Angel Gabriel's chamber at Mount Shasta. And I said it 3 times, and then I just fell off to sleep. I woke up feeling very refreshed, very good. A lot of these transformations that we make with light energy, by the way, and using spirit guides or the angels to help us, a lot of it happens when we sleep. But we can consciously contact with those energies and work with them through what we would call meditation. But all that is getting into a quiet place and closing your eyes if that happens, inviting them in, and then just allowing the energy to do its thing because it's a cooperative thing. Um, like Erica said, we live in a free will existence. So they can't just come in and do it for you because they know you need it. You have to ask for it and invite them in. So the last thing I want to tell you is just want to emphasize that point of anytime you're feeling discomfort, whether it's emotional, mental, physical, or your spirit just feels down, you can just very easily and quickly close your eyes and invite them in and ask them, um, what color do you need? Okay, these colors have very independent frequencies, and when they all the colors merge, you get the white light. Okay, so that's the Christ consciousness. That's very very healing. If you can't think of any other color, like or if you close your eyes and nothing is necessarily coming to you, you're not getting used to visualizing it in your third eye yet. Not to worry, just invite the white light in and surround your whole body with it and then breathe it, while your eyes are closed, breathe it in your nose. And then as you're exhaling, you say to yourself, I'm releasing all fear, whatever it is you're dealing with that you feel you need to release, heartbreak, fear, anger. Forgiveness is really big, by the way, folks. So if you're harboring a real grudge against somebody or somebody did you wrong, and I mean, there could be a really big wrong. The way I suggest helping with forgiveness is to imagine that person is a person in pain. They're a soul just like you and I. And even though you may not forgive what they did, you can maybe see that person as an injured person themselves and realize that they were only acting out of their consciousness at the time. And you can say, I no longer allow this to hold sway on me. I no longer allow this to hold me back, and so therefore I forgive you. So that's how I do it. And even if you're not ready to do that yet, you can say, I'm ready to be ready to forgive. Put that intention out there. So my guides are telling me now that that forgiveness piece is really big. But as you're blowing the energies out, whatever it is that you're trying to release, as you're bringing the light in on the in breath, um, whatever color comes up for you, that's what your body really, really needs. And it might be multiple colors. And if you can't think of a color, just go with the white light. You can't go wrong.
That's perfect. So those of you who are more of galactic, I recommend you guys to connect with Actuarians because Actuarius is the planet having the highest healing technology of all. So I do visit Actuarianship all the time for my healing because that's where part of a lot of my past lives were, and I feel really comfortable going in the chamber there. So you can do that as well. So that's my tip.
Yeah, and some
So
people are really connected to fairies, they're connected with dragon energy, they're connected with crystals, like crystalline there's a crystalline palace. I don't remember being there, but if that's what you're attracted to, then that's where you go. And do remember to you it's free will, you have to invite them in.
yes,
And bring your energy everywhere. Erica and I were talking before we started shooting today, and we were talking about places not having, or objects not having power over us. And how is that? When we bring our energy to the place, or we bring our energy to the object,
One person.
or person, that neutralizes anything that could come into your energy field, because you're bringing your power with you. And so, in other words, I had to go to New York City last weekend, and I don't particularly love New York City. Sorry, Eric, I know you live there, but um, it's not my favorite place because it's had some memories that were difficult for me. So, but I had to go, and I wasn't really looking forward to it, but I was in such a place of love as I was going there. My mission was a loving mission, and I felt very powerful. And as I came to the bridge that goes into New York City, everything was light. My energy was light. The sun was shining, the cloud. I mean, it was, the air even smelled good and was light. And I just was like, oh. And I realized in that moment that I'm the one who brought that there for me in my own experience. I don't know what experience everybody else was having that day. I'm sure they were just as individual as we all are, but we can bring that power with us anywhere we go. So it's an object of our affection, or an object, an ex object of our affection, or family members, or places, or things. They can only have power over us if we allow it.
Exactly. And we are having September 22nd equinox. So we're going to have a lot of energy upgrade and stuff like that. Mm, Our mind is going to be upgraded to be higher self mind, more functional mind, I would say. And then all other different upgrades going to be given to us, but those stuff is not going to given unless we accept it. So that's
Yeah.
really important as well, personal or collectives. So that's what I wanted to you guys to have it in mind. Anyhow, that's my tip. And then anything last you want to say before we go, Sue?
Uh, really embrace your own personal power. No matter what way that we heal ourselves, whether it be herbs, or medicine, or light energy, um, crystals, whatever your methodology be, recognize that it isn't the thing that you're doing, the choice that you made, how you're going to heal yourself. It's your belief in that healing modality that works, and your own willingness to allow it to happen. And so, as Erica said, when you're trying to get in the mindset of manifesting, understand that you get on that higher timeline by keeping your energy fields clear. So whatever method you use to do that, believe in it. You're the one who's doing it, because you're the one who's allowing it. So when September 22 comes along, if you open yourself to that energy, you're using your personal power. Somebody outside of you isn't doing it for you. You're bringing it into yourself.
Yes. There's nothing outside. There's nothing outside. You're creating your own hologram and you're living in it. That's it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, thank you for watching. Please share, like, subscribe, and we see you next time. Bye.
Bye.